morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're viewing. I didn't actually think I'd be making a video as such as quick as this, but things have changed. I thought I was going to make one Thursday actually, at the end of my 2365 project, and I'm still going to do that, but this is a sort of a lead up to that. Through despair more than anything else, I suppose, but the current situation in the world is pretty bad, you know. But the funny thing is, I've been going through this for quite a long time now. Unfortunately, you know, I go back to what I talk about sometimes. And in 2018 December, I had a stroke. I've been recovering from that ever since. I have hardly been out from that moment onwards. And just after my stroke, I had extreme gallbladder pain and then was waiting to have my gallbladder out, which couldn't come out because of all the medication I was on for having my stroke. So basically, I was, you know, pretty much stuck indoors most of the time then, and I'm sort of got used to it, and I found a way to cope. I decided at that time then to retire, and I worked really hard before I retired. So actually to go from working flat out to suddenly doing nothing was very difficult. And I learned and I found ways to cope. One of the things I did is I removed hundreds of people from my sort of commercial social media. And I dropped it down to a few, which probably pissed off a lot of people and upset a few people, but I couldn't cope with the amount of pressure it was to talk to people and have messages every day, etc, etc. Then coming towards the virus, we then had Brexit and elections, and social media changed. It was a real good, fun place to be. Everyone used to enjoy it. It was like going to the pub with your mates, everyone having a laugh and a joke. That changed. It suddenly become a political hotbed, an echo chamber of vile behaviour. And you wouldn't do that with your friends in the pub. You'd probably have a conversation and agree to disagree. And some of the things we never talked about in the pub were religion, politics, and personal stuff. But it's gone beyond that now. You can't even put a simple post on social media anymore without someone being offended or having an opinion. It's got to the stage where it's a waste of time, and if you're on it and you're in lockdown, you will get depressed. You have got no choice. You probably used to go on social media for a laugh and a joke. You can't do that anymore. You'll go on there, you'll get caught up in something, and it will drag you down with it. So my advice is don't go on social media. Don't let it drag you down with it. If you go on there, have a look around, see what's going on. Don't get too involved, walk away. I started 2365 projects last year because of that real reason. And look at me today, I'm outside, I'm having a walk. I go out for about 2.5 hours. I walk about 7 to 10 miles locally. I bump into a few people, we have a socially distanced chat. It makes you feel good. You know, getting out in the fresh air and enjoying yourself makes you feel good. I've got those 2 photo projects out of the way. I'm still doing one, which I am going to talk about Wednesday. But if I didn't get out and I didn't get fresh air and I didn't have a little bit of social interaction, I would go insane. I've had the stroke, which the stroke has given me massive anxiety around people. Not bloody surprised recently with all the shit that's going on. And I've also suffered from IBS all my life. So anxiety combined with IBS is one of the worst things in the world. And you know, I've been up and down in my life, I really have. I'm not someone that's just had a happy life all the way through, trust me. I was adopted, I've been through some shit, had some really bad times, but every time that happens, the whole idea is to triumph over adversity. Even going in the military, you get to learn so much about yourself, and you fight for survival, not whinge, moan and find something to fucking go on about all the time. You're not supposed to swear on YouTube videos because it's supposed to be negative, but my bloody hell, you know, it's just like ridiculous what's going on at the moment. And this is turning into a bit of a rant, but why not, you know? My advice is get off social media, get outside, go and take some photographs, bloody enjoy your life while you've got it. This is, this pandemic's going to last a while. So it's going to be a year or 2 years or whatever. So you've got the rest of your lives. I see someone talking yesterday about how their whole daughter's or son's education has been destroyed. Bloody hell, I was dyslexic, my whole school life was shit, right? And I got on and I did really, really well for myself. I don't look back and think, oh, my school life was shit. Everyone thought I was thick and stupid. I really don't. I never have thought that at all. And I'm sure your kids won't look back in a pandemic and at the pandemic and think, oh, my school life was ruined. They'll just get on with their lives. And I think we all need to do that and look forward to the future. So, bit of a rant today. Get out for a walk. And do you know what? As soon as I put this on social media yesterday, everyone went, oh, but I can't, but this, but go, why not? Open the bloody door and go outside, walk down the road and walk back again, and then go a little bit further each day. Explore your own area, find out about your own area, enjoy yourselves, bump into people you never met before and say hello. And yes, it might be hard, but you only have to go 2 foot outside the door on day 1, 3 foot on day 2, and extend that to 10 miles if you want. See you all Wednesday. Actually, the beauty of having the stroke of my memory is terrible, so it isn't see you all Wednesday, it's see you all Thursday. My project finishes Thursday. It should be over by the morning. I should have a video online by the evening. So I'll see you all Thursday. And as I say, as it was a bit of a rant that actually, it didn't mean to be that. I had a load of thoughts in my head of what I was going to say, and miles too much actually. And in fact, if I'd said everything I was going to say, I'd probably have people underneath going, oh, I disagree with that, I disagree with that. Bloody well isn't, it's just everyone's opinion at the moment. So it did diversify from what I intended to do, but it's all going to be about the projects I've been doing over the last year on Thursday. So just a thought after I take a few more steps. Just to finish this off, I have just walked probably 5 miles to this point. 5 miles to this point, I've seen 2 people jogging and 1 person walking his dog. And I can now just see a lady in the distance. So people aren't getting outside, especially at the moment. They're online moaning about everything. Not outside, sorry, just pick up the dog's ball. Not outside, not getting any fresh air, not releasing those happy endorphins in the brain, but just topping up all those sad ones. So as I say, get outside and enjoy yourselves. Yeah.